Hi, thank you for joining us with Make Dirt Track Racing Fun again. Today, special guest, Chaz Baca Jr., last year's IMCA national champion. More importantly to me, somebody that I watched grow up from racing go-karts to being a national champion, but more importantly, a great person. And I'm real proud of who you are. I'm proud to know you for as long as I have. So, that's that. Now the stupid shit out of the way. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. So,
Yeah.
what's last night? Sweet stock cars, modifieds both, right?
Yep.
And then tonight, are you driving both cars again?
Yeah, we'll be driving both. Yeah, last night was fun. First time second time technically in Mitchell's car, but first time out here with it. And
That's right. You're in Mitchell Ferguson's car.
Yep, running his car this time for the stock car. And mod was good and on point last night, as it has been pretty much all year this year at this place. So, yeah, hopefully we can go and get them both again tonight.
Once you got up to the high side last night in the modified, it was over. It was pretty cool to watch. So, what anything new and exciting coming up in the next couple months?
So after tonight, we have a few-week break, and we're going to start prepping to run. There's another 2-day show here right before we leave, but we're going to leave for the Yankee Dirt Classic in Farley, Iowa. XR Events is putting it on, and we're going to be racing for $100,000 in the stock car.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
That's why I'm in Mitchell's car right now, because that's the car I'm going to take and run for that $100,000.
Oh, very cool.
So we're just getting some testing, make sure I'm comfortable in the car, make sure everything's good, copacetic, ready to go. And then the following week, I'll run both cars double duty at the IMCA Super Nationals. So that's in Boone, Iowa. So
now I know you've done the Super Nationals before, but have you ever done double duty?
I've never run a stock car at Super Nationals. So it'll be fun.
You probably don't get nervous anymore, but are you?
I do.
Do you?
I mean, it's mainly when you roll up for a heat race, or get ready to get on the track and don't know what you got yet, and you're kind of just hoping that you can, if you're starting back, you can go to the front, or you're hoping that you can just stay up there if you're already up there, because at no point, like, the competitive side of me does not want me to suck in any way, shape, or form. So
you don't want me to bring up the Dakota Tour?
Yeah, let's not. No. No, I mean, racing's humbling. Racing is definitely humbling, because you can be on top of your local game here all day long, but like me, like you're saying, the Dakota Tour, we've pretty much dominated this year here in Arizona and around the West Coast. We've done really well with what we've got, and we went back to the Dakota Tour and struggled a little bit at first and thought we were just gonna work on the setup and whatnot. Well, actually ended up finding out we had a bent rear end in the car, and some things were messed up, but still, I mean, speed wise, like, I don't think, I mean, even if we had stuff right, we might have been closer, yes, but it's still just a whole different ball game out there. Right. So it's just humbling to go from kind of running up front all the time to going somewhere else and not really even being able to make top 10. It's a struggle. So
that's what made me quit racing.
Yeah, right.
So Mitchell's car, how did that come about? Are you guys, have you known him for a long time?
So we saw the event come about, and I don't have my own stock car, and Mitchell and I actually met last year. He came into it new, and my uncle was introduced to him, and he was struggling with setup stuff and motor stuff and whatnot. Like, that's how my uncle got introduced to him, because my uncle's real good with motor stuff. So he was helping him get his car running really well, and then struggling with setup stuff and stuff like that. So me and Mitchell ended up getting introduced and started a little deal. And been buddies ever since. And like I said, I don't have a stock car of my own. So when he saw that this 100,000 to win race was posted, he actually brought it to me and was like, "You want to run this?"
That's really cool. Mitchell's a neat guy.
Yeah,
I've got to know him a little bit. So we try to keep these short, but I have 2 questions that I ask everybody, so I've got to ask you the same questions. First one is, actually, I know you and your dad. I know your dad used to race, but is there any other family members that were involved, or what got your family into this?
My dad started racing. I think he said his uncle bought his first race car for him when he was 15 years old or something like that, and that was in Colorado. And that's where he started racing. That's where this all became anything. So him and my uncle, they had kind of done it together. My uncle was like his engine builder and would help him at the racetrack and whatnot. So they kind of just did it as a team for a while. And so my dad kind of just was a racer ever since then. And so there was really no other generational racing other than my dad.
Oh, wow.
And then
so when second gen.
Yep, I'm second gen. So and
get
then
on the third gen thing.
Gotta meet somebody that I want to do that first. But yeah, maybe one day. But yeah, I mean, so I'm just a second gen racer, and my dad been around it for, like I said, since he was 15 up till when he had me and everything. And then I was around it my whole life, and got into it, and here we are.
Okay, so the other one I have is I know you obviously drive modifieds, obviously stock cars. I've seen you in a pure stock, seen you in a mod light,
You've seen me
I
in a
seen you
sprint
in
car.
I seen you in a sprint car, and I even seen you in a mini dwarf. So, is there any dirt circle track cars you haven't driven?
Uh, no, I've actually a midget. I have not driven a midget or a micro sprint, mini sprint, whatever you want to call them.
I need to get you in one of those.
Pretty much everything else I've been in a non-wing 360. I haven't been in any 410 stuff. Been in a non-wing 360, a wing 360. I've been in one late model a while back, one time, and it was an older car, so it wasn't like what we have now. But been in a late model before, and then pretty much been in just about everything in between, everything, at least everything that we have in Arizona. So
That's awesome, man.
yeah.
Well, like I said, my whole family is very proud of you. Proud to know you. I'm proud of what you've accomplished. I hope you have a great luck when you go to the Winter Nationals, because I know you had a couple bad runs here on your last traveling trip. So
Thank you.
let's make it better this time. So if you've never been out here, if you've never met Chaz, make sure you come out to the track, go in the pits, go meet him, go meet his dad, go meet his uncle. They're great people. You'll enjoy every minute of it, and you will become a fan like I am.
And if you got kids, come put them in the car.
There you
Let's
go.
get them some pictures and have a little bit of fun.
All right. Thanks.